So this is a painting I'm still working on. I want to paint in the fleshy tones in her face and her arms next. So I'm busy mixing up some flesh tones here. I've got some ultramarine, white, cadmium red, and a little bit of burnt sienna. So I've been mixing up these colours here, and hopefully that might just work. Let me see. So I've just been trying to get the detail in her face, but actually, as you can see, what I've done is I've completely gone over it. So I'm just going to reintroduce her face, just purely the flesh colour, and in a moment I'll put in some detail. Here I want to highlight the top of her arm. So I've been putting in this light tone across the top of her arm and a little touch just over this side as well. I made a mistake earlier, so the shape of her arm wasn't quite right. So what I've done is I've gone up into the dress. In a moment I'll correct that and bring the sleeve back over the top of her arm. So I'm going to let that dry for a moment, but I will come back to this and I'll bring in her dress and also bring her hair. I'll bring her hair over, put in a little bit of detail. Not much. I don't think you need to do too much detail because it's quite tiny. She's quite tiny over there. With the Buddha, I'm not putting too much detail in his face either. Just the basics, just to show that he's happy, smiley, little fat Buddha there, holding his little beads in his hand. I think there's 81 beads in that prayer bead. I think he does a mantra to, Buddhas do mantras to the number of beads. You can't see every bead I've done, but it's just to indicate really. So there we have it. I'm just going to let her dry a minute and then we'll go back to it.